What up, it's your girl, comedian Tanja D, the ton of fun. And you know what? I got fish in my pond. And why would I just randomly say I got fish in my pond? Years ago, I told the Lord that I wanted a pond on my property. And I dug a hole. And just digging a hole wasn't enough. I dug a hole and had to wait for the water to fill in. And the thing you need to understand, if the soil is not right, then the water won't stay. It'll fill up and then it'll dry up. But when I dug the pond, the Lord made sure that the soil was right. And then the rain came and the pond stayed full. So it's been full now for what? 4 years, right? Just full of water, right? So I've been planning to stock it with fish. That was my plan, stock it with fish. But every time it came up, something happened, and I wasn't able to put fish in there. And then this man said, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. A fish ain't going to live in your pond. They're going to be able to do all this stuff. Kept on coming in play. And then I said, you know what, Lord? I want fish in my pond. And I believe that you're going to put fish in my pond. I said, I'm going to get fish in my pond. Nevertheless, I set up in April that I was going to have it done. But the man said, oh, you need to have a truck and a big old bin. I said, y'all not going to deliver them? He said, no, we're not going to deliver no fish. I said, but dang, how am I supposed to do this? I ain't got no truck. I got a car. But anyway, it's okay. Went on and then it got too hot. So you can only stock fish in the pond between April and October. It's got to be cool months. March and April, and October, November time frame, because it's got to be cool. Anywho, I got home Sunday before last. I got home Sunday before last, and some say, go cast your bread on the water. First of all, I had to see if I had any bread, because I don't have bread in the house like that. Well, I had some bread at the house, and I went out there on the pond, and I threw the bread on there. Y'all know what? I got fish in my pond. I'm trying to figure it out, and God had already worked it out. Let me tell you something. Not only did he make sure when the hole was dug that the right soil that lined it, right? It was lined with the right soil. Somebody wanted to charge me like $2,500 just to make sure my pond was lined right. But God had already did that. Not only that, I didn't have to worry about having no water put in, because he allowed it to rain. I mean, when I said it rained a lot over the last couple of years, and it was filled with water. And then on top of that, fish. People say, how did fish get in there? I say God put them there because he did. Because the way the system works, the birds eat the fish, and the fish have eggs in them, and the birds come home and defecate in my water. Yep, so I got boo-boo bird water, sure do. But they defecate in the water, and the eye system will destroy the eggs, but not the bird system, because they got a great metabolism anyway. But they boo-boo it out. And them fish. I got fishes of all sizes, y'all. I'm going to tell you. And I was just so amazed that I went out there. I threw corn. They like dog food. They like all that. But the fact that I cast that bread upon the water and I saw the fish that was in my pond. And then I realized this. God is working things out even when you're not paying attention to it. God is working it out. You up here trying to figure it out, and God had already worked it out. You up here trying to work this out. People telling you this and people telling you that. But if you seek God, seek him first. Allow him to move in your life even when you don't realize what's going on. Allow God to do that thing. Let me tell you something. I got fish in my pond. The lining in the pond is just right, okay? And but you need to clean that. I ain't got to clean nothing. I just found out the fish like to eat that kind of stuff. What? Yes. Fish. I'm talking, I got little bitty ones. The biggest one I saw was like this size. I said, oh, look at the blessings. Overflow. I'm talking about when I tell y'all, you better trust God. I don't care what's going on around you. You better trust God. You better believe it. Y'all, if you don't believe nothing else, I got fish in my pond. I say this about every aspect of your life, no matter what you're going through. Remember, you got fish in them ponds. If you building up your career, keep on working hard. Keep on trusting God in the process, because it's stuff that's happening in the background that you don't know about. It's things that's happening. You got birds boo-booing in your pond. You got somebody dropping stuff. Your name is being mentioned in boardrooms. Your name is being mentioned in green rooms. Your name is being mentioned in places that you're not even sitting in the room. Somebody done heard you. Somebody done seen you, and they done mentioned your name. Baby, let me tell you something. I got fish in my pond and I ain't had nothing to do with it. Nothing. I didn't control it. God was in control. He's still in control. I want y'all to know that. God is in control. And long as I got fish in my pond, and every time I walk around that pond, I'm giving God the glory. He's just showing me. I'm telling you, simple. Sometimes I be thinking like, well, maybe it's just fish on this side. No, it's fish all around. In the pond is full of fish, all sizes. So God got a breakthrough on the way. Some of it, these blessings I'm getting ready to be able to eat right now. Some of them I have to wait a little bit longer on. Y'all get what I'm saying? Some of the blessings that God have in store for you is right around the corner. Don't give up. Some of them are still in the making. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them are still in the making. But right now, while I wait on God, I got fish in my pond. I want y'all to be encouraged. And if nothing else, remember, you got fish in your pond, and God is completely in control. God bless you.